Peace is good. So my name is Oyemi. If you don't know me, I'm not the gatekeeper. I'm gonna tell you like it is. I'm gonna tell the truth, the whole truth. It might hurt your feelings, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's just me. Ashes and alchemy, welcome. Okay, breakthrough moment that happened in my household last night. I had to tell somebody, so I chose to tell you first. Okay, so little black background. I have CPTSD, which is complex post-traumatic stress disorder. My daughter has post-traumatic stress disorder. With hers, she is more so explosive in her anger, meaning that she goes and throws things. I am more so on the edge of violence, dangerous, those will come out. You'll see that. That's not about this video, but that's pretty much what it is, okay? So throughout, it runs on both sides of the family. Anger runs in the blood on both sides. Maternal, paternal, lineage on both sides. I mean, I kid you not. Yeah. Okay, so, but I was coming from outside and I saw she was watching TV and I said, hey, ooh, can I watch TV with you? She just looked at me. She was like, sometimes you got to get in where you fit in. Even with myself, healing my inner child. You got to know what you're working with and what you're doing. So I have to get in where I fit in. I got in where I fit in, right? So I sat on the bed, I said, you tell me where to sit, da-da-da-da. She's like, I don't care. So we watching it. And I'm like, oh, it's my show, CSI. And I said, is she emo, the girl in the lab? She was like, mm-hmm. I said, my favorite one is the one with Shamar Moore, right? She didn't know that was my favorite show, but it was. I used to be all up into, investigative crime shows because I'm looking to, how to get away with murder and all the other kind of things. Just saying. So we sitting there and we had this talk and I said, after our beautiful, beautiful time, no words were spoken. We just interacted with the TV. We sat. This is a moment that we have not had since she was a child. I never had with my mom. She never had with hers. You see the pattern? But it stopped. It stops. It stops. I did everything what a child wants. It was quality time. So we had that moment, and as she talking and stuff like that, I said, you know what? Wait, I have something for you. I said, I've been working on this, it's called Inner Child Ritual. I said, I would love your input and your feedback to see, what you think about it. And I said, it's been working for me. And I said, but I would love your feedback because it's something that we had discussed previously about bringing out the joy. Something profound happened that I've never seen. Okay, it's late at night, maybe midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Homegirl usually asleep. Her light was on. The sheet was on her desk. I didn't know that. I had left my book in there. That's what I went in there for because I literally just left. And I'm like, I didn't ask no questions. What I knew was that she was reading the sheet. Even if she didn't start it, she read the sheet. She was willing to take charge of her own life and do some healing. Sometimes words don't have to be spoken. It's just how the delivery goes. And I gotta say, I had to go to my ancestor altar and thank them because I sure enough asked for that. That's all I'm going to say. If you want that inner child healing ritual, the link is in my bio. It's free.